Thank you.
All right, that's it.
Good morning and happy Sunday to everybody here as we are about to get underway live from Field 8 here at Bauer Sports Complex in Choctaw, Oklahoma on Championship Sunday of the 12th annual El Gigante tournament. For those of you that care about it, happy May the 4th be with you. Let's go over the starting lineups for Oklahoma Drive as they are the visiting team in this contest. Leading off, Brecken Franks, batting second, Peyton Johnson. Bella Lanye bats third. Tessa Claudio bats fourth. Addison Driscoll bats fifth. Natalie Silva bats sixth. Kinley Wallace bats seventh. Helena Khrushchevsky bats eighth. And Piper Poff rounds out the order in ninth. This is a first round losers bracket matchup. There is no elimination in this contest. The next game immediately following this will become an elimination contest from here on out. So we are ready to go. Sit back, relax, and for the next 63 minutes, let's enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. It's time to drive. Here we go. Brecken steps into the box. First pitch out of the zone for a ball, and we're underway in the top of the first inning. Thanks for joining us early on Sunday morning in Choctaw, Oklahoma. Swung on, popped up softly, and caught. So Brecken pops, fouls out to the catcher to start the game. Drive looking to have a better result than yesterday where they went 0-3. First pitch to Peyton down low for a ball, 1-0. Looking to see if there's some energy that comes out of this Oklahoma Drive dugout. That's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. In the theme of May the 4th, they're not wearing their Stormtrooper uniforms. That's hit on the ground. Fair. Right on the base. A little bit of bad luck for Peyton Johnson. She gets a little bit ahead of that one on the changeup. And there's quickly two away. Drive in their dark Empire uniforms. Up high. Black pinstripe tops, black pants, red belt, red socks. That is the uniform combination for today. That pitch called a ball. It's 2-0. Again, no elimination in this contest, even though it's a loser's bracket. That's going to drop for a hit. Nice hit by Bella. Gets it in the right center field. Bella with a 2-out single. And let's see if Drive can mount a rally here. That's going to bring up Tessa Claudio. Tessa coming to the plate. Adding somewhere near 500 in this tournament with a lot of walks. First pitch, called at the knees for a strike, 0-1. One pitch coming to Tessa. Outside, change of nothing doing. It's 1-1. Bella at first. Tessa pops it up in the air. And two pop-ups this inning and the inning for Drive. Two foul-outs, rather. Drive doesn't score. We move to the bottom of the first inning. scoreless contest, Drive needs to play defense. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Let's go over the defensive alignment for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Oklahoma A's 2029 Premier. In the circle pitching, Addison Driscoll. Behind the plate catching, Kinley Wallace. Helena Krzyzewski at first. Tessa Claudio at second. Bella Lanier at shortstop. Piper Poff at third. Peyton Johnson's in left. Natalie Silva's in center. And Brecken Franks is in right. That is the defensive alignment for Oklahoma Drive in this contest against Oklahoma A's Premier. Drive didn't come through in the first inning. They now need to play defense and be ready to go. Addison ready to deliver the first pitch, bottom of first inning. On the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. If the top of the first inning was any indicator, pitches to the outside of the plate are going to be more favorable. Hit popped up in the air. Somebody's got it. Bella does not have it. Somebody's got to get some energy. Now the ball's going away, and they're running to third. So on the first play, a ball that Bella went for, Natalie should have come in far enough and waved her off. Nobody gets it, and what ends up being, what should have been an out, ends up becoming a 3-base error. That's a single with a 2-base error on top of it. There's a runner at third with nobody out. All the way to the fence, nothing doing. It's 1-0. Drive cannot give up easy outs, and they just did one there. Ball gets away from Kinley. Bella went a long way for that ball, but that was clearly the center fielder's ball to get. As long as that was in the air. This team needs to start talking. And that's right now causing a lot of the problems for this team defensively. Three and 0 to count. And a 4-pitch walk puts runners at first and third. Up high for a ball. The runner at first advances to the second on defensive indifference. It is not a steal. Driving the gold bracket. We got to play better ball. That's called on the outside corner. Strike 1-1. This is a 14 open tournament. There's going to be teams that are A level, B level. Otherwise, Drive has to understand that they can compete in these contests, but they've got to play a lot smarter and communicate a lot better. That's the difference between what they're doing right now versus some of these other teams who are making the 50-50 plays happen. That's up high. It's 3-1. Swung on and fouled to the left side. Count goes full at 3-2. That's ball 4. Bases are now loaded. Coach Garrett wants time. We're going to have a pitching change here. As Addie and Bella are going to switch places. Right now, this Drive team, a little bit shell-shocked. In their last 18 innings prior to this start of this contest, in their last 8 innings have given up 18 runs against 2 scored. This team has to get out of their heads and get onto the field and just start playing. So Bella's ready. Defense is in. Hit on the ground. Tessa drops it. Everybody's going to be safe. That's a reach on error. A run scores. It's 1-0. Oklahoma A's premier. Tessa popped up way too early, and the ball hit the bottom of her glove, and nobody could get out. Still nobody out. First pitch from Bella, a little bit low, 1-0. Drive more of an enemy to themselves than the opposing team right this second. Hit on the ground to Piper. 1 out. Piper throws an out to Elena for the first out of the inning. 1 away. A run scores. It's 2-0. And now first base is empty. No force at home at this point. Good play by Piper to get the sure out rather than try to go for the out at home, which was going to be tough to get. Pitch on the outside corner makes it 0-1. Hit hard in the left field for a hit. 1 run's in. That's an RBI single. 3-0. Runners at first and third. 1 away. Batter looks like showing bunt. think that was a strike called. The runner at first inexplicably did not go to second. And what would have been defensive indifference, it still wouldn't have been a steal. On the outside corner for a strike. It might be 1-1. I didn't see a.
I think it was strike.
I thought he called a strike the first one, but swung on a miss for a strike. Runner advances to second. That must be 1-2 now. Runner advances to second on defensive indifference. That was not a steal. Swung on a miss for strike 3. There's 2 away. That pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swung on, hit in the air. Tessa should have it, and she does. That ends the inning. Oklahoma A's premier score 3. We go to the bottom, to the top of the second inning. Drive down 3-0. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. Madison, Natalie, and Kinley all due up here in the top of the second inning. See if Drive can put some pressure on A's premier.
Go, Eddie.
A bunt, something. Addison comes to the plate. First pitch. Ooh. Popped out of play. It's 0-1. Trying to figure out if this pitcher's got a little bit of a rise or something going on, but that's a strike. Quickly 0-2. Too many times Oklahoma Drive batters have been mesmerized by a changeup that was right in the zone. That's out of the zone. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground. Fair! Oh. That was called foul. Count stays at 1-2. So a 1-2 count coming. Fouled, out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Hit in the air. That might be playable, and that's going to be fair. Nice job by Addie to keep fighting and get a leadoff single. So Natalie comes to the plate. with Addison leading off with a single. Natalie shows bunt, pulls it back, and Addison slides in barely underneath the tag. That is a stolen base. The 1-0 count. Nice job by Addison Driscoll to get that stolen base at second. Runner on second. We got to do something now. Natalie could not check her swing. It's 1-1. Drive has to make contact. Doesn't matter if it's a bunt, something. Inside, checked her swing. It's 2-1. So a 2-1 pitch. Up high. 3-1. Natalie way ahead in the count. Does not need the help. Seeing a little bit of energy out of that Drive dugout. Ready to go. Outside. That's ball 4. Throw to second. Addison into the base in time. And the first 2 runners are aboard with nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Drive needs to capitalize. Kinley comes to the plate. Drill to left center field. That is over everybody's head. That's all the way to the fence. 1 run is in. Natalie's got to keep going. Let's go. Get in. And that's a 2-run double for Kinley. All the way to the fence. Kinley has been holding back on the power. Finally gets it in. And Drive is on the board with their first 2 runs of this contest. Courtesy runner is coming in for Kinley as she is the catcher. Great hit by Kinley. Great hit by Kinley. Let's go. The crowd's been waiting for this. After a 9-inning stretch in which swung on way early and missed, it's 0-1. A 9-inning stretch in which Oklahoma Drive has been outscored 21-2. Finally, there's 2 more runs on the board. On the inside corner, and that's strike 2. And Elena has to put the ball in play and start moving the runners. Still nobody out. Swung on. Move. She swings. It's in the dirt. She's got to run to first. She's tagged out instead. There's 1 away. One away. Piper comes to the plate. That's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Coach Garrett making it clear to Piper what the call is. I think there's confusion right now. Shows bunt. Pops it up high. What a dive by the catcher. Almost catches it. 0-2. So an 0-2 count now for Piper with Mia at second. Hit in the air. Back! Mia barely gets back in time. She almost got doubled up. Again, Drive is playing with fire. We're at the top of the order. Brecken comes to the plate. Mia at second. Now there's 2 away. Swung on and missed for strike 1. That was a foul tip, but that was almost at her head. Count moves to 1-1, and Drive needs to be very vigilant on the base paths. Again, 2 runs in, a runner at second with nobody out, and right now they're faring. Throw to second, almost got her, but she's back in time. That pitch high. It's 3-1. That bounces in, ball 4. That brings up Peyton. Peyton comes to the plate with speed on the bases. Up high, 1-0. A great chance here with a strong hitter to at least even up the contest. That's a strike at the knees. It's 1-1. Changeup does nothing. It bounces in. It's 2-1.
Wait on it.
2-1 pitch coming. Drill to center field. They're under it. That ends the inning. Drive does pick up a couple runs, much needed. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. They need to play defense. It's 3-2. Drive trails by 1. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the bottom of the second inning. Drive trailing Oklahoma Hayes by a score of 3-2. Hit on the ground, foul. Nice stop by Piper. They're in the gold bracket. They're more than capable of playing with anybody. Just got to start acting like it. 1-1 to count. Hopefully those 2 runs a little bit of an energy boost that they needed. 1-1 count now. Hit on the ground to Piper. Picks it up. Throws it to Lena. Gets the out. One away. Nice job by Piper to get the first out of the inning. That pitch is at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Top of the lineup. Last time up, she hit it towards center field. Hit on the ground to Tessa. Picks it up. Throws it. 2 away. Nice job by Tessa. Stay with it. Get the out. Hard hit ball. 2 away.
Oh, good pitch.
That pitch. Change up over the outside corner. Makes it 0-1. That one drilled in the left field for a hit. A 2-out single puts a runner aboard for Athletics Premier. Again, this game, win or lose, does not matter. There is another one immediately following.
All right, let's see it.
And that batter, that pitch doesn't matter because the runner at first left early. That goes down as an out. And Oklahoma A's Premier does not score. We go to the top of the third inning, drive, trailing Oklahoma A's by score 3-2. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move into the top of the third inning. Bella, Tessa, Addison all due up.
Number 1, Bella
Go, Bella.
First pitch down low for a ball, 1-0. A little bit of energy coming out of that drive dugout finally. Let's go. Low, 2-0. Checked her swing quickly. At the knees for a strike. It's 2-1. Good pitch.
Good pitch. Inside.
Not the pitch she wants to hit anyway. Going to need an inside-out swing on that one. Hitting the left field. Caught by left fielder, though. Good contact, but an out nonetheless. 1 away. Tessa comes to the plate. Looking to start something with 1 away here in the top of the third inning. Last time up, she popped out to the third baseman. Hit on the ground softly. And that's a ground out. Way ahead on the changeup. 2 away.
Now batting, number 00, Addison Driscoll.
It's a wasted at bat. Addison comes to the plate with 2 down. That's drilled in left field for a hit. Nice job by Addie. She's 2 for 2.
Number 9, Natalie Silva.
So Natalie comes to the plate with Addison at first, looking for a 2-out rally. And she got hit. There it is, the first time Natalie's been hit this tournament.
Number 6, Jimmy White.
I think this is the longest stretch ever without Natalie being hit. She extends her drive franchise record with her 7,053rd hit by pitch. 53rd hit by pitch as well. We're going to have a pitching change here by Oklahoma A's. Kinley coming to the plate, and they saw what she did last at bat. They don't want to do that again. So a pitching change with under 29 minutes left to go. Addison at second. Natalie at first. Kinley coming to the plate. And we're ready to go. Kinley coming to the plate. Last time up, she smacked a 2-run double. And with 2 outs, drive should be running on the crack of the bat. First pitch swinging. Gets past her. It's 0-1. Higher level of heat. Next offering. Up high, 1-1. Foul to the backstop. Count evens at. Actually, the count goes to 1-2 rather. Kinley looking to protect here, 1-2. My heart started beating again. It's 2-2. That was close. Swung on, miss for strike 3. That ends the inning. Drive doesn't score. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Drive needs to continue to play defense. Up 3-2. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We move in the bottom of the third inning. Drive trailing Oklahoma A's Premier by a score of 3-2. The winner of this contest stays on this field and takes on the loser of the game going on field 7 right now. The loser of this contest will move to field 7 and take on the winner of that contest. First pitch out of play for a ball, or a foul ball. It's 0-1. So Drive will either be playing Oklahoma Athletics 2010 or they'll be playing Oklahoma Evolution 2011. That pitch out of the zone is 1-1. Just a matter of which one's coming in with a win versus a loss and which one is moving fields. Another foul to the back. Count goes to 1-2. Foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Hit firmly to left field. Oh no, it gets past Peyton. Goes all the way to the fence.
Good Lord.
That's a single with a two-base error. And the leadoff batter's at third. It was hit to Peyton. It just got between her legs. And ended up rolling all the way to the fence for a leadoff single with a two-base error. Drive's got to tighten up on defense now. First pitch bounces in for a ball. It's 1-0. Another pitch out of the zone. It's 2-0. We will have another feed immediately following this contest. Hit on the ground, Helena picks it up, gets the out at first. Run scores, though. It's now 4-2. So an RBI ground out empties the bases and brings the score to 4-2 Athletics. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike. It's 0-1. Next pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. Addison Driscoll's got it. 2 away. First pitch with 2 away and the base is empty. Out of the zone for a ball. It's 1-0. Outside 2-0. That's low. 3-0. of the 4 runs that the A's have scored, walks and errors have fueled almost every single one of them. 3-0 count. That's on the corner for a strike. It's 3-1. Teams that can throw strikes are going to put themselves in the best position to win. Walks and errors are going to hurt the teams. 3-1. That's outside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk puts a runner aboard for A's Premier. Swung on a miss for a strike, 0-1. That ball gets away from Kinley. That's a pass ball. So a strike, 0-2. Runner's able to advance the second on the pass ball. Now this batter's way up in the kind of the swung on a miss for strike 3. That ends the inning. Mella gets the strikeout. But a run does come across. There's less than 19 minutes left on the clock. Drive trails 4-2. This is Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball.
Now batting, number 78, Helena Kercheski.
Helena, Piper, Brecken all due up this inning. First pitch to Helena, up high for a ball, 1-0. Last time up, she struck out. We're going to change that. That one called at the knees on the inside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Not her pitch. Not her pitch. That's down low, 2-1. Swung on, popped up. It's out of play. Count goes to 2-2. Swung on, missed for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 15, Piper.
So Piper comes to the plate with one away, nobody on. That one's down low for a ball, 1-0. Well, the backstop. Count moves to 1-2. I'm sorry, 1-1. Popped up, fouled out of play. Now the count's 1-2. That pitch gets away from the catcher. It's 2-2. Drilled into the center field for a hit. Nice one-out single by Piper. Really good piece of hitting by her.
Now batting number 99, Brecken.
That brings up Brecken. Brecken comes to the plate with Piper aboard. First pitch, swinging at a ball that's almost at her head. Oh, and 1. Hit in the air.
Good job, Emma.
Piper almost got doubled off. Brecken hits the changeup to the second baseman. Piper tried to turn around, slipped, barely got in time. First pitch to Peyton, down low for a ball, 1-0. They're going to try to keep it low and inside. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Bella's on deck. Took a mighty cut, 2-1. Peyton fouls it out of play. It's 2-2. Drilled into center field. That's going to go over the head. All the way to the fence. Harper's coming in to score. Peyton's on her way to third. She's going to stay at third. She's coming home. And she's down and inside the park home run. The game is tied at 4. Peyton hits it all the way to the fence and scores an inside the park home run. And the game is tied at 4. Bella comes to the plate in a brand new ball game with just under 12 minutes left to go. There's the Peyton power we've been waiting for, all the way to the fence, and with that burst of speed, it was hard for them to get her. They needed a perfect throw. Brand new ball game, and now the energy out of that Oklahoma Drive dugout is there. So 2 away, Drive and Oklahoma A's Premier tied at 4.
Go, Bella.
Hit on the ground at third. Thrown to first. That ends the inning. So Bella grounds out, but we have a tie score on the inside the park home run by Peyton Johnson. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 4-4. In the bottom of 4. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Drive and Oklahoma A's Premier tied at 4. Drive needs to play defense now. There's less than 9 minutes left in this contest. Drive needs to play defense, hold them, get a chance at another inning. 2 for flinching on me as I flinched on that first pitch. It's 0-1. Foul to the backstop. Apologize for flinching. You guys didn't see it, but I did. 0-1 pitch, reach for. Foul to the backstop again. It's 0-2. Swung on, hit in the air to left. It drops right in front of Peyton. It's a leadoff single. No matter what happens this inning, Drive needs to end it before time runs out. If they play defense, it won't matter. But if Athletics are able to push a runner, it shows bunt. She does not pull back. That's a strike. Umpire called it right as he saw it. She never pulled back, even though that ball was out of the zone. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Everybody's got to know where they're going. Shows bunt. Gets it down, but it's foul ball as it hits her in the batter's box. It's 0-2. So an 0-2 count now. The bunt is likely off at this point. I say likely. I've seen it happen. It's now 1-2. Hit on the ground, foul, but hard. Count stays at 1-2. Bella has kept them off kilter. One-two pitch hit in the air into right field for a hit. Runner's going to advance to third. And a bad cutoff throw allows the runner to get to second. So a single and a bad cutoff allows runners to be at second and third. A good cutoff throw might have had a chance to get her at third. Instead, runners at second and third, nobody out. And the top of the lineup right now. First pitch up high for a ball. It's 1-0. The winner of this contest stays here. The loser of this contest moves to field 7. Bounces in, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Hit right to Bella. Knocks her down. Too late. Too late. That stunned her. That stunned her. Most importantly, she's okay. We're going to call that an infield single, as that went right to her, knocked her face mask off. Took her a second to realize where the ball was, where she was. By the time she did, it was too late. Bases are loaded now with nobody out. Courtesy runner came in for the now pitcher. First pitch, got her to reach and followed off to the left side. It's 0-1. Drive playing in on it on defense. They've got to knock down anything that comes their way. Hit in the air. That should be infield fly. And it is. One away. That's infield fly. And that's one down. Hit on the ground. Addison throws it home. She got her. Forced out at home. Nice job. Fielder's choice. Addison to Kinley. Great job. 2 away. Bases still loaded. Everybody should back up to normal position because we just need to get it out now. Hit in the air, foul. 0-1. That's hit in the right field for a hit. One run is in. Another run's coming in. Now somebody's got to get the ball. 2 runs in on the RBI single. And now it's 6-4. Drive needs to end this inning now so they can get a chance to bat. There's less than 3 minutes on the clock. They got to get an out. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Runner does not advance to second base. And if they did, it would not be a steal. 0-1. Outside. 1-1. Runner does advance to second on that play. It's defensive indifference. It's not a steal. 1-1. Hit on the ground at Addison, who throws it to first for the out. That ends the inning. Drive puts themselves in a pickle and almost got out of it. Unfortunately, 2 runs were able to come across. Drive now needs 2 runs to keep this game going, 3 runs to take the lead. This Oklahoma Drive 2K10 softball. We're going to keep it right here as the winner of this contest stays here. The loser of this contest picks up and moves over to Field 7 immediately following this. And then every game from there on out becomes an elimination game. Due up this inning for Oklahoma Drive, Tessa, Addison, and Natalie. If anybody can get on, Kinley comes up. For sure.
2 were out.
Every game after this one is an elimination game. Tessa comes up to the plate, 0 for 2. Hasn't hit a ball further than 50 feet today. Needs to find a way to get on because there's less than 20 seconds left on the clock. Time is all but expired. First pitch swinging, 0-1. Way high. 1-1. One pitch. Down low, 2-1. Drive needs runners. Doesn't matter if it's a walk, doesn't matter if it's anything else. That pitch right down the middle. Tessa couldn't catch up to it. 2-2. Just awaiting a 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses for strike 3. That's one away. So Addison Driscoll comes to the plate with one away, bases empty.
Go, Andy.
First pitch down low for a ball, 1-0. Not really sure why I'm messing with the camera right this moment, but is what it is. That pitch called on over the plate for a strike. It's 1-1. That pitch hit in the air to center field. That's the second out of the inning. That brings up Natalie. Natalie represents last hope for Oklahoma Drive in this contest. First pitch outside. An attempt to frame it by the catcher. Still 1-0. Low, 2-0. It's low. 3-0. That's over the corner for a strike. It's 3-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Drive needs one more strike. 3-2. Somebody unaware of the count. Fouled out of play. Heads up. Count stays at 3-2. Win or lose, both of these teams are going into an elimination contest next. Swung on for strike 3. That ends the ball game. Drive loses this contest by a score of 6-4 to Oklahoma A's Premier 2029. The length of the contest was approximately 71 minutes. Addison Driscoll picks up the loss in this contest. Nope. Bella Lanier picks up the loss in this contest as the game did get tied. And the attendance was tens of fans. Drive moves to field 7 here, where we will be taking on the loser of the contest between Oklahoma A's 2010 and Oklahoma Evolution 2011.